Hello and welcome to another edition of Trotsky or Bust. It is the 25th, I believe, of November, the day before Thanksgiving. Uh, Not doing anything tomorrow. What I usually do, watch my Detroit Lions lose again. I'm sure. I hope they lose. I'm so sick of Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn, the GM, that hopefully they'll get fired right during the game so they can have a crappy Thanksgiving, the way they've given Lions fans. Anyhow, want to do a real quick one today. A couple of topics I want to discuss. One just came out, the idiot Michael Flynn, and Michael Flynn was one of the people who was in Moscow in 2015, December 2015. He's always been a Russia. And I'm not trying to Russiagate. I know the Democrats have used it to avoid talking about real issues, but two things can be true at once. All right, yes, Russia did meddle, and that's why Trump pardoned Flynn today. Yeah, I know. Not that we have fair elections anyhow. Would I give a shit if a Putin puppet or a Jeff Bezos puppet wins? No, we lose either way. So I don't care that Russia interfered, but they did probably interfere. Otherwise, Trump would have pardoned them. Probably pardon him so Flynn won't talk. And I'm sure you'll see a lot of people on the fake far left, Jimmy Dore and all them. Oh yeah, this is this. Yeah, RussiaGate was debunked. Really? When was it debunked? Can you show me? All right, just like the Syria was debunked. Really? They didn't kill 500,000 people? They admitted to, but yeah, okay, debunked. Uh, don't trust the fake far left. They're gonna they're gonna lead us the wrong place, and don't think that, oh yeah, they're kind of our allies. No, they're not. They're not. They're saboteurs. I was and one of the techniques, in my opinion, is the what I call the anti-Semitism. They call it anti-Israel, but it's not. It's straight up anti-Semitism. And we saw what happened with Jeremy Corbyn. Jeremy Corbyn didn't just say things about Israel. He was also made a lot of disparaging comments about Jews, how they're not really British. They don't understand British sense of humor, really. And the idea, in my opinion, is to sabotage the left. They could have brought somebody in who had the same, was for the same things as Jeremy Corbyn, just not without the anti-Semitism. And they could have won. But this is a way to sabotage it. And I was watching Useful Idiots. I don't know if you ever watch that. It's hard to watch because they have these really long videos. They have Tahibi, I'm not sure, Matt or Mike. His dad was a journalist, and there, of course, is Katie Halpern, who's a Jew. So you got to bring a Jew in so they can say anything. It's like the Fox News. Whenever you watch Fox News, they always have black people on, and when Fox News wants to say something really racist, they bring a black person on to say it, obviously. So, the fake far left does the same thing with Jews attacking Israel. And their guest was Roger Waters of of Pink Floyd, the lead singer. And I feel bad for him because I think he's senile, he's lost it. And as he gets older, right now he's just focused on Israel. But as he gets older, I'm sure a few anti-Semitic comments will come out. But anyhow, they had him on, and they were just feeding him at line after line, the BDS and the ethnic cleansing and all the reason I call these Semitic is, they don't give a shit about the Palestinians. They'll never talk about Yarmouk refugee camp in Syria where Assad murdered 4,000 Palestinians. All right, that one, what? Really? Same people would go ballistic if four are killed trying to breach the fence in Gaza, trying to commit a terrorist act. They would go ballistic. But if 4,000 are killed, civilians are killed by Assad, who cares? It happens. Assad's their hero. And all the money that's been embezzled by Hamas, by the PAs, estimated the Palestinians have received 25 times per capita in the same dollar years as the Europeans received for the Marshall Plan. Where'd the money go? Where'd it go? Now, is the fake far left going to say anything? No. They'll never mention Hamas. They'll never mention the PA. They'll act like, oh, it's just Israel versus the Palestinians. Yeah, like the Palestinian people have a say. Like it's apartheid because Israel's to blame because Hamas and the PA don't allow them, don't have elections, don't have freedom of speech, don't have freedom of press. And the worst, of course, is the ethnic cleansing. It's a total dog whistle when they say the Palestinians have been ethnically cleansed. In 1948, there were about 1.2 million Arabs in what was then British Mandate Palestine. Today, there's over 5 million in Israel, Gaza, and the West Bank. Is that what happens when you ethnically cleanse? The population quadruple, even more than quadruples? Really? That's how ethnic cleansing works? The real ethnic cleansing happened to the Jews. In the Arab countries, there were about 1 million Jews in 1948. Today, there's fewer than 5,000. In Europe, you know what happened to the Jews of Europe. Okay, they're the ones who are ethnically cleansed. This is like accusing African Americans of enslaving people. And this is just a fucking dog whistle. And it's like they pretend that no one, that, oh, we got away with it. Just like Trump, that bitch, Crystal Ball, Crystal Ball on the Hill. Whenever she's, oh, you're not allowed to criticize Israel. You're not allowed to criticize Israel. Really? Who doesn't let you criticize Israel? You have your own show. You can say what you want. I wonder who's stopping you. Who are those powerful, evil people? Like we don't hear the dog whistle, right? You can criticize Israel, just don't. If you lie about Israel, we'll call you out on it. Jesus Christ. And these are the people who point their finger at Trump. Like Trump uses dog whistle, Fox News uses dog whistle, like they don't. And that's my rant today. I've been rethinking about the future. There's always that thing, the scary Trump, the scary Trump. Actually, you know what? I'm not so scared of the scary Trump or the smart Trump. Smart Trump's not so scary. And the reason I say that is, what are they going to do? What will the smart Trump do? Right? He's going to either be a bullshitter like this Trump and say the things that people like and then do nothing. Right? Trump did nothing for his base, nothing for the people. He gave tax cuts to the rich, deregulated, and increased the military budget. Something Mitt Romney could have done. A smart Trump would have to give people something. He'd have to give people Medicare for all, or free college, or raise the minimum wage. You can't be a Trump. You can't be a populist, a bullshit populist forever. At some point, you have to give people stuff. And so Trump, and it won't be like Nazi Germany. They always say, oh, he's going to be like Hitler. America is not Nazi Germany. In Nazi Germany, for example, in 1930, 0.7% of the population was Jewish. That's why Hitler could do what he could do, right? Because he attacked the boogeyman. There was very few Jews. A Trump is going to be ethnic against who? This country is almost a minority-majority country. You can't be a Hitler. You are racist like that. I mean, if they could find somebody else to attack, I don't know, maybe it'll be the Jews. I don't know, maybe. Because now that the left is attacking them, I guess maybe that's who it will be. But they can't just be racist. There's just too many minorities in this country. So that was it. That was my rant. And yeah, Trump pardoned Flynn because, yeah, Russia did interfere in the election. Just like, who knows? And if Democrats want to do something about it, first step, stop using machine ballots, machine to count the votes. Nobody does that. All this talk about, rigging election, and Trump said saying the same thing now. Do something about it. Have hand ballots. That's what they do in Europe. That's what they do in most of the rest of the world. All right? So don't bullshit us about rigged elections if you're not going to do anything about it. All right. That's about it. That's my rant. That's my happy Thanksgiving. I don't care. The great thing about watching the Detroit Lions right now this season is the heads I win, tails I lose. I don't know. Tails Matt Patricia loses. So I want to see him win, but if they lose, I take solace in the fact that hopefully Patricia and Quinn are out the door. Anyhow, that's it. Happy Thanksgiving. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Please subscribe and ring the bell so you'll get some more of my rants. And that's about it. Trotsky's out.